already kind of went with both, to be fair. Virtus.pro, exceptionally good day. Unfortunately, just couldn't bring home that chicken dinner. And Oath, for a big portion of it as well, played extremely well. But in similar fashion as VP, just weren't really in the position to clinch home the wins in the end of it. They had a really good chance in the final game, but Multi-Circle Gaming came in from the side and swooped that one away. And similarly to their game on Miramar earlier, third-party...
Don't see that out of them. I see them back off of a lot of stuff, which may or may not be okay. Ooh, hold on, JRS takes a whole bunch of damage. He's actually going to get knocked by Buyu. Trying to return the favors is Gems. Cross the top, gets some decent damage, but I don't think he's going to get any knocks on
he jumped out of the car!
Well, and then Lockslock does it. The tab, by the way, finishes off JRS, and now Lockslock out in the open on the road.
Did Jims
probably
notice?
Going to be a sacrifice.
Did Jims
well, he should be
notice?
watching his kill feed. He should know.
I mean, he obviously saw who knocked. Wait. I don't think Jims is aware that there's a knocked player in the... Oh my lord. Let's hold that thought for a second, because it doesn't matter. He's going to slaughter people regardless.
Well, with a circle that's this far north, you might be asking yourself, why are they doing this? Well, because of the way that to kind of give some recon, as Buriram is potentially likely to need to move. Now, you can see the circle does shift up to the north here. Again, this is why this road up to the north has been so prioritized by Afreeca Freecs, by 4AM, by Kia, by Buriram, by Ence. Everybody is looking at this because the circle, based on the way that the unplayable terrain stuff works, was pretty likely to head up here. Now Buriram is going to make their move.
And they're in all kinds of hurries to do so, because they know, as you said, a lot of teams will be positioning towards the west. Oh my lord, once again, people falling out of cars. Well, I mean, obviously this time around, because people will get shot out of the vehicles, but great shooting from Ence. This time around, we saw the similar story before, and oh no, here we go, drive-by meta at full effect once more. No drop, finds Son Yang. Out of the vehicle he goes as well. So a lot of people getting tacked on up, falling down. Sean Yang, don't see a universe where he gets back up on his feet. Nope, ain't gonna happen. Kia losing a player early as well.
Yeah, they're gonna lose the in-game shot caller. Now grenade going to roll in towards Canaxi. Doesn't really catch much of him, if anything at all. And now he's taking more damage as Kia DAMWON trying to push in through Buriram territory, but Buriram setting up walls against what Kia DAMWON wants to do and not really allowing it. And I say that, now Tiggleton gets involved from the Sonics, gets a knock onto Noradra. So for Buriram, this stalling tactic isn't quite paying off so well for them just yet.
No, and it's important for DAMWON that they're actually doing the damage from afar. Oh no, Indigo falls down. Had he held his tongue just a bit longer, had he waited just for a more longer moment, Under would have been there, but he only now got out of the vehicle, and it's way too late. Oh my god, that nade is going to be absolutely perfect. Nope, as I say that, barely any damage done. Still 62 HP up. That nade, will it do more? It will, but still alive Under. The best is really keeping him in good shape right now. 3 nades used. No knocks coming in. Level 3 gear against nades, as we know. Pretty damn difficult to get knocks with them.
Yeah, and Under gets a bit lucky with that third grenade that it does not bounce in. There's a molly right at his feet, though, and that surely will be the end. No, the first aid kit came out just in time, and I think Under's going to be able to survive. I thought he wasn't going to get it, but he does. And now he tries to get Edie. Edie's throwing more mollies, and there's just too many throwables here for Buriram United. They do end up wiping Kia DAMWON.
Control on all sides, and then wherever the circle goes, you can rotate accordingly. Fortunately for them, right now, well, they don't have that far they need.
Going to try to work on through this. There is Buriram ahead of them. Oath slamming in to attack all around. Janku does finally get the knock on Arilo. Another one. He's going to get 2. That's a big double for Janku.
Wow. What a hold. Janku, great spray there. Gets the first one, gets down behind the cover again, and now finds the second. Now K7 in trouble. Virtus.pro, the Polar Bear, has come around the corner. Found 1, found 2. Down they go, and K7 also eliminated within seconds here. What a great push from Virtus.pro. The rocks on the north side, so towards 4M, a little further west than that is where we're gonna send her up.
And now Furia has started to make their way, and DetonatioN Gaming White finds a bit of a nestle.
Straight down below them right now. They're trying to take the fight to the teams that are coming in from the west, but once they start looking straight down, it's gonna be very hard where FaZe is playing from, where DetonatioN Gaming White is. It's gonna be very hard to play from there. Edie now trying to hold off Soniqs on his own for now. Finds Shrimsy initially. There are only 2 alive, so it's a 2v3. He's full white. He's trying to spray towards the door. That should mean, at least for Mime, that he knows he hit him. Inside, he's tagged up now as well. Mime doesn't seem to want to commit to push inside here. It's a hard situation to be in. Noadra finds Tickles in the meantime, so 2v2. Now it's going to be really hard for Soniqs to really find that entry path here. Noadra spots Mime on the outside, down to low HP. Is he going to vault out and try and get him 26 HP with the booster still going? It's going to keep him alive for now, but Edie low as well needs to heal up too.
I think Noadra definitely wanted to get out the window and try to finish the job, but decided against it. We do have a res coming through, so Shrimsy is up and running. Hwin into the door. Edie finds the headshot, but no knock onto Mime. Mime instantly going right down because the blue is here, and that's going to be Mime going down. Edie has to run through the blue himself. Hwin can just try to hold an angle here, but there is just enough of a hill. Shrimsy helps him out a bit, catching Noadra trying to come out the windy, and now it's Edie's turn to try to blockade Soniqs, heading towards the next building in front of him, but this circle is going to head over towards those warehouses once again to the east. And for these teams, really, Buriram doing a fantastic job holding them off, but it's just fight after fight is really wearing them down.
It is so difficult for Edie to hold this one off. And even if he manages to take out Soniqs, where the hell does he go from here? There's nothing on the west side of the circle that's even remotely available. You can crash into Soniqs into TSM, sorry, in the parking lot and hope to find something, but that is very optimistic at best. Edie does fall. Nice attempt of trying to hold off there. And yes, holding the side of the circle. And keep in mind, again, Infantry haven't done a whole lot to get active from the hillside. Should this next circle go east as well, Infantry are going to be in a scary good position.
Yeah, for Infantry right now, they're okay. If they have to come down the hill, there's not a lot of cover on the side of it. That's where things get a little interesting. How well are they able to keep their vehicles alive? Let's shift over to Afreeca Freecs as they cross their little neutral zone that has been held for quite some time between them and Attack All Around and TSM, and finally it has to happen. They're going to open a door, see if they can bait someone out. Grenade comes through. EJ comes through, gets a very nice spray. Quick finish onto Svit. Really well done there. Great timing by EJ. Now it's up to Gems for AAA. There is also the Groza for Hikari. So Afreeca Freecs getting the benefit of a crate falling their way at some point. It's going to help a lot in these close quarter situations.
I like this combination of I hold the nade, you open the door, I push it through. Really smart. Unfortunately, Gems could hear that all happening inside. Hence, they'll fall. Virtus.pro 4-0ing them. Down they go. Virtus.pro again coming off strong. They had two back-to-back second places to start off the day yesterday. Really impressive performance from VP, and we'll see now if at least this time around they can get closer to that win, or maybe grant themselves a chicken dinner. They drive straight past the guys from DetonatioN Gaming. Why didn't you thought there couldn't be any more people here? Because they have 4 AM right above them. They just drove straight into the center of the tornado.
Lou's buggy is driving on basically nothing. It is barely holding together. It is being held together by glue and toothpicks as Navi now gets into their backside. So VP trying to circle around and get a good angle into DetonatioN Gaming White, never able to get it done. And they are going to get taken out after Navi cleans up Soniqs, cuts through VP on to DetonatioN Gaming White, it looks like next. Meanwhile, 4 AM could sit inside of this warehouse still and just kind of cause problems for the other team. Tab pops up. He's going to find Melifo. He's going to get the finish onto Gokri as well. So just C's left as that grenade. Nobody's alive for that one to find. And C's is able to avoid any damage just yet.
If there's a circle that Infantry was praying for, this is it right here. They're sitting tight for now and will be able to do that for a long time as well. Sees finds the double on Navi. You have Orange alive still on the other side, and Sees, oh my lord, nice moving around. Gets behind the wheel, gets on the other side and finds the third as well. Sees, he does fall in return, but oh my lord, what an effort to take down Navi.
Yeah, that was a heads-up play by our Japanese player. Really good sweet seat swap there. And now it's over to Infantry on top of Afreeca Freecs. Afreeca Freecs has finally gotten Attack All Around out of the way. TSM still remains inside of the cars out there. Hikari going to be knocked by 9. 9 taking a whole bunch of damage himself down to 1 hit point. Zhao Yang falls as well to the fire of Akkad. So good long-range shooting by both of these teams as Afreeca has to push up this hill. They have to come up this backside. A good grenade from Longsker. Going to find the knock onto Hansia now. Afreeca Freecs uphill battle, literally and figuratively, is starting to go sideways.
Yeah, it's extremely difficult, if not near impossible, for them to get up here when they have no support from below. The only way they can really get this in success is if other teams are kind of trying to, do something to apply suppressing fire up the hill, but it's not possible. EJ has to fight with TSM down here, so he can't do anything to help above, and you can see Infantry now starting to push down, trying to take more control. It's gonna work for them for sure. Iroh with the shotgun, we've seen him try and utilize those more often lately. EJ falls. Iroh falls as well through the smoke. Got V. That's terrifying.
And by the way, while all this is going on, 4AM sent 3 members up to the hill underneath Infantry in this small little dip that's on the cliffside there. But God V is hanging back as an anchor gets taken down by Infantry. Wookie Bookie does find a headshot onto Longsker with that bolt. Now Infantry, as good as they've been doing from the top, they've been taking a whole lot of damage, particular to those helmets and vests. We'll see how that, oh my God, Lou, what a grenade. That just is incredible from him.
So far away.
Oh my God. Well, 120 meters-ish, give or take.
That's a max distance nade that just took out 2 players. Snakers found one as well, and I gotta say, Snakers, I mean, once that smoke fades away, I don't see how you stay alive here. You have pretty much the entire circle looking your direction, maybe with the exception of TSM right now. This is gonna be a very hard cross to make, so it could maybe in a weird universe pay off for them to let Snakers stay alive for at least a little while longer. TSM in the meantime are going to start making their cross as well. Now Xiaoyang falls on top. Lou able to find him with a bit of distance to it from down below, and the thing is, 4AM, it's going to take them so long time to get up that hill. He's trying to reverse all the way up the hill. Okay, he jumps out in the midst of it. Crazy tried to go for a good angle, not going to happen. Longsker able to take him down, and now, I mean, this really is a king of the hill battle. Lou and the remaining 4AM players trying to push up here, but it's really hard to push up against this Infantry team.
Yeah, these grenades just not able to get up. Lou gets one, not able to get another. Zhao Ying's going to get him down forever up front. A lot of the bullets hitting the ground, and that's going to be Infantry wiping 4AM. So they go out in 4th place, I believe, as we have Afreeca Freecs, Oath, TSM, and Afreeca. I say that, Afreeca goes down right as that graphic popped up. So it's Oath, TSM, and Infantry
Snakers
with Free looking pretty good. But Snaker's still alive. And Vard has found a rock to hang out in, and somehow, some way, Snakers is getting underneath Infantry. All their attention over towards Vard right now.
Well, we never thought he was going to be able to cross the rope, but we also said there was a weird universe where it might happen. Let's see. In order for either TSM or Oath to win this one, I'd have to say it requires them to hit at the same time and do a lot of damage in order to do this versus a 3-man Infantry that are just looking for kills. You can see they know, wait, we never found that guy on the other side of the road. He's got to be down here somewhere, and I think Snakers is in for a tough 1v3 here in just a moment.
Yeah, it's a smart isolation by Infantry, recognizing that it's a 3v1v1. So they want to find one player at a time and take him down. First, it's going to be Snakers. They're trying to suss out. That's not a great spray from Longsker, but bullying is there as well to get the job done. And now, Vard, the 1v3. Can he do it? Yesterday, Iroh was left alone for TSM, wasn't able to get it done versus TSG, who picked up a win on Miramar. Now the stuns, the frags, the utility coming out for Infantry as they look to close this one out. Bullying's going to flank out. Let's see if Vard can get this. He sees the head of, we probably should have seen the head of Bullying there, but now Longsker underneath him on the tree gets some damage. Vard going to opt for a stun. Still has this M4 up and he's not able to do it. It is indeed going to be Infantry taking our first game of the day.